Hey YouTube! So I recently finished my second book yesterday, 1984. It took me about 2 weeks, mainly because it really was a boring book, and I didn't really feel like reading it that much the past week, and the plot I felt like was very slow. The first third of the book really didn't have much of a plot. I really won't go into plot details because I know some people haven't read it yet. But if you honestly want to read a book that's kind of similar in this Big Brother kind of theme, I would go and read Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess, which I read last summer. And that's a much better book. I feel like the author's writing style's better, the characters are better, there's more plot. This was just kind of like the very first third of it was just kind of like the guy going through his life, and then the actual story started. So I was just like, okay, this is really boring. And I just grew up on reading J.K. Rowling, who has a great writing style and is very verbose and talks a lot about backstory and stuff like that. And so a lot of writers that I read, when they don't have that kind of descriptive tone, I kind of get turned off and I kind of get bored. So that's what kind of happened with this book. So I was actually kind of disappointed. I thought it would actually be a really good book that I really like, because I'd been wanting to read it because, you know, a lot of people in high school read it, and for some reason, my English class didn't read it. But I finished it yesterday. It's a really quick read, even though that it took me so long to read it in 2 weeks. I mean, it's only like it's less than 300 pages, and the font on the book was it was pretty big compared to Atlas Shrugged. So that's that. Now I can say I've read that. Next on my list, I'm reading Germs, Guns, and Steel by Jared Diamond, and I started reading it today. And so far, I am really intrigued by it. I really enjoy history and culture and language and how that interacts. So it's kind of right up my alley of my interests. And so far, I really enjoy it. Really factual, obviously, compared to the past two books, which are all fictional. And also, I haven't said this, but I'm going to finish my Summer 15, but I'm not going to obviously finish it before I start back to school. My plan is to finish reading all of my books by September 31st, which gives me a little more than, well, it's actually 3 months. So, with that, I will see you guys next time with my next book. Bye.